I don't have to run around and cover it up. So right now I got 16 grand.
It's supposed to be decent so we can replace the
So if I keep coming back here to shoot up here, or you make a decision tomorrow.
Good.
Bandolero, last call to line up for practice before the qualifying heat. Bandolero, last call to line up.
I guess he's in my head. It's not picking up right now.
There's two different mics going.
So I don't know, but he plugged me, the other guy plugged me into this here. Yeah.
Oh, we got the adapter from the big auxiliary to smaller auxiliary. Tap right back to the output.
All right, live here at Shenandoah Speedway. We have Bandolero practice. Running away with the field once again. Just by Van Patten out on the track. Bradley English out there in number 3.
You got me? Try again? Yeah, let me get you one. For the Bandolero series, we will be running Tuggy Case in the number 1, Eli Van Patten in the number 10, Grayson Givens in the number 2, Bradley English in the number 3, Matty White in the number 19, Brooke Meyer in the number 22, Seabass Sebastian Krantz in the number 5, and Bobby McNall in the number 01. You want me to keep talking? Yeah.
I don't know if they're hearing me or not.
No, you're good. All right, we're under checkers here for the first qualifying little practice. We will start the qualifying heats very soon. 3 qualifying sessions for each form of racing tonight. That's qualifying sessions for both Bandoleros and the Legends cars. 8 laps apiece in the qualifying session for the Legends. 6 laps for the Bandoleros.
Twice. Yeah, that's their passings down here. They've been all on my side.
This is what I'm looking at?
Yep, this is the results, this is their passings.
Practice started with 7 years, so that's your 7.
Second group taking onto the track. Practice session here for the Bandoleros.
We're going to stay the same with collisions. Oh, do you mean car count? We're going to do... Give me a second. How many laps do we have on it? Do we have any there?
I had 18 now. But I don't know if that was the final count or not. You got everybody on the sheet.
Let's do 5. 5 collisions. First was 10 5.
My man.
Bro, I swear to God, I was just sitting here thinking that, and tomorrow I'm coming here with fucking Windex and doing it. I'm not even trying to be ass. I'm not trying to be smart. I'm saying I wasn't trying to say we're going to do but I'm just thinking, I was like, you know, dude, I swear to God, I was like, a bottle of Windex is $2.50. I'm like, I know I gotta roll up here. I'm like, I know I gotta roll fucking there.
Caution flag out as being a spin. The caution is out. Small spin in the practice session.
practice session.
All right, 5-car legend practice set to begin. Again, only 5 cars in this practice session. These are warm-ups for the heats to pick position for tomorrow. That's for sure. We have a mini race already, ladies and gentlemen, here at Shenandoah Speedway. Here to wheel action. We usually see 17-second laps, sometimes 3, 4 lead changes, 1 lap here at Shenandoah. We will be racing 2 days, part of the Showdown Series. We've got a little contact on the back straight stretch. Caitlin Stroud and Eli Van Patten, it seems, have gotten mixed up. Don't think anybody's hurt, but we're going to see the officials getting over there. We're going to start the yard sales for the weekend. Don't see anybody moving yet, but also don't see any flames.
Go ahead and roll up there. He's going to need you. Roll on out to the back.
Let's hope those programs can get back on track for the qualifying heats. Looks like Eli Van Patten's able to drive away. So is Miss Stradley. Katie Shenandoah, Delaware, the number 28 car. I love that hot pink. Fierce competitor. She's here almost every race. They should be back on track for the qualifying heats. It looks like the pits are already getting busy fixing those rides. Five more legend cars taking the track for the practice session here for the Showdown Series.
Back to green. Back to green. Guys, get spread out. Get spread out.
Marcus Wolf putting on a little show here in practice, putting on the pace. No holding back here. We do run a two-tire rule, meaning that you cannot drop more than 2 tires below that white line and while passing and or during the lap. If we look over in turn 4, you'll see 2 cones. They're set there as mile markers to help the drivers know where to not go past. We have a running bet on how long that cone's going to actually stay there. So far, so good. All right, 5 up, 5 down for the qualifying set for the practice session for the qualifying heat. Excuse me. We got 5 more legends that will be taking the track here shortly.
Marcus Wood.
laps, 5 cars on the track. Practice session for the Showdown Series for the Legends IMAX cars. Daniel Silvestri in the back of this pack. He is a track champion here and won the race last week. Amazing driver. Keep your eye on him. Trent Wood in the number 34 jumping out front. Followed by Ryan Spike in the number 45. I love the colors on that number 45. Pay close attention to that purple number 71. That's the only slant back model that we have on the track. Beautiful car. Love the slate. Followed closely by the number 9 of Jack Owens. Sylvester in his own little section of the track, but mark my words, he runs a hot lap. The number 34 is famous in NASCAR lore as being the number of none other than great. Jack Owens up on Mickey Morito in that number 71. I think we're going to see a pass here, even though it's practice. Ryan Spite over here in his own world in qualifying. I think he's got a few more good laps in him before he comes in. Hot colors on that car, but look at that purple. Absolutely glistening in the sun. Last round of practice here. 4 cars taking the track for a 10-lap practice.
What's the red car's number?
Red car's number 26. 18 or 26? That's 18. 18 is... Knox Boy.
take.
Number 18 legend car. I repeat, the number 18 legend car. It has been noted that your transponder was not on. Please turn your transponder on. Repeat, the number 18 legend car. Your transponder was not being read by the tower.
Calling it on the driver channel.
Bandoleros, get ready to stage. Again, repeat, Bandoleros, line up on grid.
10-4.
Bandoleros, last call, line up on the staging area. Again, Bandoleros, last call, line up on the front stage stretch for staging. "60 seconds until the release. For Bandoleros, again, 60 seconds until the release. Cleaning a little debris out there in turn 2 and getting the track surface perfect before we release these Bandoleros. Give us just a second. All right, getting ready for a 6-lap qualifying session for the Bandoleros. 8 cars lined up all together. We have Tuggy Case in the number 1, Eli Van Patten in the number 10, Grayson Givens in the number 2, Bradley English in the number 3, Bobby McNall in the number 01, Sebastian Krantz in the number 5, Brooke Meyer in the 22, and Matty White in the number 19.
We did 3 the first run. Did we gain 2 Bandoleros? No, where's 8?
heat starting as soon as they cross the line here at Shenandoah Speedway. We've got Tuggy Case in position. Mr. English followed by Bobby McNall and Eli Van Patten in the fourth place. Green flag out. They are going hot. Most of these drivers are under 12 years old. This is considered a beginner series. Great way for kids to get into racing and learn how to handle a car. Tuggy Case, who's leading right now, is an amazing driver. He was a state champion last year and plans on driving the NASCAR one day. Number 3 car, driven by Brad English. He's a new driver, only on about his third or fourth race here at Shenandoah Speedway. Very young and upcoming driver. He's progressing extremely fast. Bobby McNall, he was actually a winner last week here at Shenandoah in the 01. Beautiful color scheme on that with the Dukes of Hazzard. As always, it's a problem to catch Tuggy Case. He's followed by Mr. Brad English in the number 3, Bobby McNall in the 01, and Sebastian Krantz in the number 5. Coming up on the white flag already, Tuggy goes under the booth. Coming around for the checkered. Bobby McNall, the beautiful 01, and Sebastian Krantz in the number 5. Final lap coming up. Simple, quick, and easy. Quick driving, amazing performance. These kids make those cars look easy to handle. Make no mistake, you can spin them. For Bandolero is going on track now. We have the number 10 of Eli Van Patten on track. Grayson Gibbons in the number 2. Brooke Meyer in the 22 car, and Matty White in the number 19. Eli Van Patten in the number 10 is up front.
So if you guys are close to each other, you guys will get a penalty. Spread out.
These drivers actually have to spread out and are not allowed to draft as they're coming up to the grid. And they're on the green. Eli Van Patten put some distance on the back starting off with, followed by Brooke Meyer and Matty White in the number 10, 19, and 22. Grayson Gibbons all the way in the back. Amazing young driver there, Mr. Gibbons in the number 2. Very talented. Lots of new faces as far as drivers go today at Shenandoah Speedway. We will also be racing tomorrow here for the Showdown Series.
Third car, 22.
19 taking over the 22 with a good move up. No, 22 is going to fight back, but the 19 is in a good track position. And position swap over there in turn 2.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Turn 2, yellow.
We've got a spin in turn 2. Little Grayson Gibbons, he appears to be fine. These cars are capable of losing traction, believe it or not. These young drivers are learning every turn, every race, every lap.
3 laps.
Amazing how all the drivers show respect as they taxi past him to make sure he's safe. We've got a track worker over there. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the car. Let's hope he gets started back up and continue the qualifying session. Getting a little pushed, a little hump. There you go, Mr. Gibbons, and he gets back going.
Yeah, I'll tell you if we're good.
He's going to probably spin it around right here and get back going in the right direction. Good job. Teamwork here at Shenandoah Speedway. Still under caution, we have Eli Van Patten in the front.
Because if I hit green,
He's followed closely by Matty White in the number 19. And then we have Brooke Meyer in the number 22.
Keep it yellow right now. We're going to come back on the...
Grayson Gibbons, he's taxiing down to the pits. Let's hope everything's okay with his ride and he can get back out racing.
On the number 10. Coming back to green on the number 10. Green flag is out. You have 3 laps left.
And we're about to go green right as soon as he passes this line. 3 laps left in this little qualifying session. Remember, these are young drivers out here. Anywhere from 6 to 12 years old. Absolutely amazing that they can pilot these cars the way they do. Bravo to every one of them.
This lap now. Yes. Okay.
Eli Van Patten putting a lap down with clinical precision. Brooke Meyer and Matty White on the back straight stretch. They are being consistent. I haven't seen them here before at Shenandoah Speedway, but I look forward to them racing here often. Legends, line up for grid for the staging lanes. Legends, I need you at the starting grid. Legends, line up for qualifying. I repeat, legends, line up for qualifying. Legends, again, line up for qualifying. Legends, line up for qualifying. We're releasing the first 5 for the first session.
For practice qualifying.
First 5 cars out for practice qualifying, 6 laps.
Coming back to green. Coming back to green on the 15th. Coming back to green on the 15th. Sorry, the 8th. That is the 15th, right?
All right, the first driver we have coming across is the number 15 F of James Folds. Exciting little session we've got going on here. Knox Bryan in the number 18. We've got Peyton Worm out there in the number. Let me see his number. Hold on just a second. Peyton Worm on the 2W. Caden Weidenhauer out there in the number 100. I love that number. James Fold in that beautiful 15F, by the way, as well.
Full or Felix?
All right, releasing 5 more for 6 laps here at Shenandoah Speedway. The Traveling Showdown Series, Legends I-Next. Daniel Silvestri out front, it looks like. Absolutely beautiful sedan in 3rd place, by the way. We got Daniel Silvestri out here, the number 97, it looks like. My favorite car out here is the James Manolo in the 04 from Beaver Dam, Virginia. That's a sedan model car. I'm a huge sedan fan. Looks like Silvestro is dropping down to the apron, coming in, but we still have cars on the track. The number 97 of Gary Smith out there put on an absolute clinic. He was followed by the number 34 of Trent Dillard. I love the number 34. That was Wendell Scott's old number. He's also followed by Brett Hicks in the number 18 and Ryland Spite in the number 01. Smith out there put on an absolute clinic in the number 97, the number 34, Trent Dillard right behind him. Ryland Spite in the number 45 and Brent Hicks in the number 18 following close behind. They're going to blend on the back straight stretch. That's the end of that session.
Low as a DQ.
All right, 4 more legends taking the track for 6 qualifying laps. The Showdown Series that's here today is a traveling series. They have races all throughout the entire United States. They even go to Elk Coast and legendary tracks. Just check them out.
The 28. All right, guys.
blended on the backstretch. You had to fix a hood pin right behind the number 26 of Kenyon Snow. Eli Van Patten out there in front, leading number 95. The number 95 is out of Virginia Beach. That's Brian Cooper. Not sure where the 28 car of Brett Hicks is. I'll find out by tomorrow. He seems to be running a good lap out there.
Good, so that's everybody, right?
Kalen Stroud leading the hard lap.
All right, racers, get ready. Bandolero Weeks will start at 7 p.m. sharp. Make sure you are lined up. Repeat, Bandolero Weeks will start at 7 p.m.
He qualified.
All right, a small 10-minute break before we get started. You have exactly, not 10, 9 minutes before the 7 p.m. lineup for the Bandoleros.
So
Bandoleros, 5 minutes until you need to be on grid to line up. Repeat, Bandoleros, 5 minutes until you line up. 7 p.m. sharp. ride on the pace lap here with the first Bandolero heat. The number 10 car of Eli Van Patten, followed closely by Tuggy Case in the number 1. Wait until they come around. I can see some numbers. Number 3 car, Bradley English, and the number 5 car, Sebastian Krantz. Tuggy Case has been the dominative driver here in the Bandolero series. But Eli Van Patten does run a very consistent line.
Guys, remember this is just the heat race. Let's get into the main feature.
Mr. English back there in the number 3 is a young and upcoming driver, and Sebastian Krantz back there in the number 5 is a veteran in his own right, even at a early age.
10 cars got to lead into the box. 10 car must lead into the box.
Now they're going to release as soon as they come out of this box, and there we go. Tuggy and Eli Van Patten build the wheels. They go across the start line. Eli Van Patten jumps out to a nice lead. Number 10 car. Tuggy Case going to be close behind with English in the number 3 car, following close in 3rd place. How positionally correct. And number 5, Sebastian Krantz. Tight driving right here for the Bandoleros. These kids make it look easy. Make no mistake, it's not easy to control them cuts. We already have a spin. I was just saying, Mr. English, we have our first spin. He's okay, no big deal. We're going to load him up and come right back around. We're under caution right now.
All right, 10 car behind the pace car. 10 car behind the pace car.
Harder to keep grip on these slicks than you think it is.
One lap completed.
All right, 3 car, let's catch up to the back.
Nothing like a little sunset race here at Shenandoah Speedway on a Friday night. Eli Van Patten lining up with Tuggy Case in the number 2, Sebastian Krantz in the number 3, and Bradley English is going to take up the rear spot as when you spin, you have to go to the back of the pack.
Going to be choose at the line.
10-1-5-3, lineup is correct.
Make it clear, inside or outside. Do not run over.
Pace car going to take one more lap, lining them up before we release them again. With gas prices being $4 a gallon, we've got to save gas, and that's why we've got a little Toyota Corolla as a gas pace car. Hopefully gas prices will go back down and we can have something cool like a Corvette.
Cars, control car will lead into the box.
All right, pace car drops down. They enter into the box and they release as soon as they cross that yellow line. Eli Van Patten and Tuggy are going to race to get the start. English is back there trying to take position. He's only on his 4th race, but he's trying to make a name for himself. His father's got an amazing history of racing as well, so he's got a great guidance system behind him. Sebastian Krantz following closely behind in 4th spot. Tuggy is cutting down close. Look at this. And we're going to, he's going to save it. Amazing save right there by Tuggy Case. Bravo, young man. Bravo. Absolute hat tip. Tuggy Case. He doesn't shake under pressure, let me tell you. Remember that name. I promise you, he is going to do something else when he gets older. Eli Van Patten put on the clinic though. He's going to make some distance and exploit that little falter Tuggy Case had and keep position number 1. English is keeping up a lot better than he has since his first race. I've watched this young man do nothing but improve every single lap, every single turn. Sebastian Krantz following closely behind in the number 5, but he is not going to catch Eli Van Patten up front in the number 10. English about to put some heat on Tuggy's door. English back there in that number 3, he is coming to answer. Look at this. Seems like Tuggy has a little bit of a grip issue in that turn 4 when he comes around. You can see a little bit of bump in his car. They're going to race to the checkered flag here. Looks like English got a little loose out of turn 2. That's why we got some distance taken by Tuggy Case. He's going to come over here. Eli Van Patten in 1st position. Tuggy Case number 2. English in 3rd. And Sebastian Krantz in number 4. second heat for the Bandoleros beginning right now.
Oh, I forgot.
Starting out, we have Maddie White in the number 19, followed by the number 22 car of Brooke Meyer and the number 2 car of Grayson Gibbons. Making up the rear, we've got the 01 of Bobby McNall.
2 outside, 2 inside, 01 outside. Let's get a bunch of guys here like people want to go. 2 on the inside, 01 on the outside, 2 on the inside, 01 on the outside, 2 on the inside, inside 2. 2 cars on the inside. 4 transponders.
Pace car drops down, they enter the box, and they will be going hot as soon as they cross that line. Brooke Meyer automatically taking out a little bit of a lead there, jumping out in front of that 19. Grayson Gibbons following close behind. He's a very young driver. Still putting some pressure on that third position on number 2. But first place right now is going to be taken by the number 22, Brooke Meyer. 19 following close behind with Maddie White, Grayson Gibbons, number 2, and Bobby McNall, the number 1. Fluid motion, no gains out of those turns right there. These kids are putting on a clinic, absolutely schoolbook driving.
Halfway.
19 trying to put some heat on number 22. A little bit of distance on Grayson Gibbons back there, but he spun the first little heat, so he's doing really good now. Brooke Meyer put on a clinic. She hasn't given up 1 inch, but Maddie White is traveling close behind. Grayson Gibbons about to get some pressure put on him by Bobby McNall back there in the 01.
White flag.
White flag, second to last lap. And we'll come up on the checkers with Brooke Meyer, the 22. She's leading, not lifting off whatsoever. Looks like we're going to number 22, Brooke Meyer in first place, followed closely by the 19 of Maddie White. Grayson Gibbons is going to pull up on the number 2 in the number 3 spot in the number 2 car, and Bobby McNall in the 01 in 4th position. Legends are lining up for an 8-lap qualifying heat. I repeat, an 8-lap qualifying heat for these Legend car here in the Showdown Series. To That is one of two races that will take place this weekend at Shenandoah Speedway. We'll be racing tomorrow. This is a doubleheader.
Got the 97, 34, 45, 71 with, go ahead for power.
go hot as soon as they cross that line. Here we go. Daniel Silvestri in front, followed closely by Trent Dillard. We've got Ryan Spite back there in the number 45. Number 37, that's Danny Lilly. He's already taken on one spot. He's following closely behind the number 7 of Brad Shiflett. He's going to take another position, getting himself into the 5th right here. Oh, nope, he's not going to do it. Silvestri hanging on to the first spot throughout the first lap, followed closely by Trent Dillard with the number 34. We got the the number 17. Nicky Morbarito's out there in that. He was driving the number 71. He switched with his brother. Rylan Spite following close right behind Nicky Morbarito. Followed closely by Danny Lilly, Brad Shiflett, and the number 11 of Matt Garland. Daniel Silvestri absolutely putting on a clinic. I've watched this guy do nothing but win here. Let me tell you. We're at the halfway point. As soon as he crosses this line, 6-lap lead. Remember, we run a 2-tire rule here. They cannot drop below that white line. They will get black flagged. Daniel Silvestri absolutely putting those tires on the paint. Trent Dillard in the number 34 following close behind. And he's got the number 17 of, hold on, Nicky Morbarito shooting for that spot. Danny Lilly out here in the number 37 red and coming out of turn 2. He's about to take Rylan Spite over. Rylan Spite getting past in the number 45 by Danny Lilly in the 4th position. We are about to be under the white flag. Daniel Silvestri absolutely putting on a clinic. Trent Dillard holding his position from turn 3 and turn 4. 2 tires down, but not breaking the rule here on the last and final lap. Daniel Silvestri, Trent Dillard in the number 34, followed by the number 17 of Nicky Morbarito. Danny Lilly coming in 30, number 37 coming in 4th. He started last. Followed closely by Rylan Spite and Brad Shiflett making up the rear with Matt Garland in the number 11, finally crossing the line.
97, 34.
Bravo, gentlemen. Amazing driving here at Shenandoah Speedway.
37.
We're going to watch that pace car drop down, and they are going to go hot as soon as they cross that yellow line. Peyton Run and Caden Ridenhour leading off. Also, then the number 98 97 car, we've got Gary Smith, James Foles following close behind, and Jack Owens in the number 9. 28 car, Brett Hicks making up the rear, Peyton Worm taking out our early lead, Caden Ridenhour fighting for position on the back. He is coming in hot on turn 2. Caden Ridenhour not going to be able to do it as Peyton Worm positions himself on the back straight stretch, entering turn 3. Don't forget about Jack Owens back there in 4th position, and we've got James Holds also back there in the number 15. Yeah, 15. Peyton Worm, Caden Ridenhour absolutely putting on a show. Remember, we run a 2-tire rule, so these drivers are trying not to break it so they don't get black flagged. Door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel action here at Shenandoah Speedway under the lights as the sun sets. Oh, Caden Ridenhour getting real close to Peyton Worm, letting him know that he's there, knocking on that door like a door-to-door salesman. Brett Hicks, I think he's having some issues back here in the number 28, but we've got a tight 1-2-3 lead right here as we go. Peyton Worm still holding on. Caden Ridenhour still fighting for it. 97 of Gary Smith back there in 3rd place. He's not giving up a foot, and he's followed closely by the number 9 of Jack Owens. The 15F of James Ford making up number 5. All right, 2 laps left to go. Peyton Worm not giving up that first spot. Caden Ridenhour out here in the number 100. Absolutely 100% hungry drivers. Caden Ridenhour definitely wants it. He's racing clean, he's racing mean, ladies and gentlemen. Watch that kid. Mark my words, the leader's not always the best driver, but it looks like Peyton Worm is going to be top dog today. White flag out, we are almost at the checkers. Peyton Worm, 1st position. 2nd place, Caden Ridenhour. 3rd place, the 97 of Gary Smith, followed by Jack Owens and James Fold. Brett Hicks also in the number 28. Getting ready to release the 2nd group of legends here at the Showcase Series. Number 3, we've got the number 11 of Marcus Wolf, the number 18 car, Knox Bryant, that beautiful sedan of the James Bandolero, the number 04 car out of Beaver Dam, Virginia. I've got the number 26 of Kenan Snow out there, and also the number 95 of Brian Cooper out of Virginia Beach. To see you, that number 04 car is a sedan model. Very rare to see in Legends nowadays. Love the design of that. Looks like the number 18 of Knox Bryant's going to be in 1st position. Pace car drops away. We are going hot as soon as they touch that yellow line. Knox Bryant jumping out to an early lead against that the sedan of James Manolo, 04. Marcus Wolf in the number 11 fighting for that 2nd position. He's going to take it, and he's going to lose it all in one straight stretch. Number 18, Knox Bryant, putting on a clinic. He's got some distance on that Manolo gentleman back there. Manolo's got his hands full fighting off Henry Gus in, and a beautiful avoid back there. Bravo, number 95, as we go under caution. Bravo, number 95. Absolutely amazing dodge. He's going to jump right back on track, going to the back of the track. That's the number 10 of Eli Van Patten.
You want that lap counted or not?
How many cross the line? Maybe one out. Don't we get that? All right, 18. Under the pace car.
We're waiting for this number 18 to lead the back round and catch up to the pace car. Bravo on Eli Van Patten for saving that race car, man. That was amazing. Let me tell you something. It's easy to go from checkers to Rutgers here at Shenandoah Speedway. This is a hardball track.
The Lily car was a
All right, let's run it back. We've got number in first place, number 18 of Knox Bryan. We've got of Huntington Town, Maryland. The number 04 sedan of James Manolo. Who's out of Beaverdale, Virginia. The number 11, Marcus Wolf. Followed by the number 26 of Kenyon Snow out of Greene County. Number 95, Brian Cooper out of Virginia Beach. And number 10 car of Eli Van Patten making up the rear after a simple mistake.
lights are out. Coming back to green 18 and control car.
They will be doing one after this last taxi lap. We only got one lap in right there, but thank God we have 0 broken race cars here at Shenandoah.
See?
I'm saying. That's weird.
No, just now.
It has to be.
All right, and we go live once again. Knox Bryant jumping right out front again.
Make sure the flag's staying towards the lap counter.
Knox Bryant getting pressured by Marcus Wolf in the number 11 and followed closer by the 04 of James Manolo in the sedan. We've got a 1-2-3 race here, ladies and gentlemen. No holds barred. They are bumper to bumper, wheel to wheel. Kenyon Snow all the way in the back, but he's going to set a good pace. He's a local boy. Eli Van Patten quickly made up 3 positions from starting from the rear, so bravo to that. He's followed closely by the number 95, that's Brian Cooper. Knox Bryan got somebody knocking on his left-hand door, but he's not going to give it to him. Still holding that first position, but he's only holding it from about 3 feet. Marcus Wolf in good position, staying within up 2 times down, but that's all that should be. No problem. Close wheel-to-wheel action, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your eye on the ball. You never know when there's going to be a lap change. James Manolo back there in that beautiful sedan, the 04 car. He's keeping pace with those guys, not giving up one mistake from Mr. Knox Bryant, and he is going to lose everything. Number 11 car, keeping the pressure on. He's got a tank full of gas. We've got an attempt. He's going to back it off. He's going to back it off. Marcus Wolf, 2 laps to go. He was trying to make a name for himself, ladies and gentlemen. Kenyon Snow still back here in the 26, plugging away. Knox Bryant, can he hold him off? Coming to the white flag, we've got 3/8 of a mile before we find out who's going to win it here at Shenandoah Speedway. The number 11 car, Marcus Wolf. He's not giving up. He is on that bumper. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Name and address. Coming to the checkers. Knox Bryant in the number 18, taking first place. Second place, Marcus Wolf. Third place, James Manolo in the number 04 sedan. Kenyon Snow racing to the checkers, even though he's not in the lead, still putting on a good show. Bravo, gentlemen.
track, so I know audio is a little sketchy, but so am I. Can't really judge it that much. It's hard to hear it up here. All I know, my picture is really good though. Thank you guys for joining us. So the track is at the Shenandoah Speedway, Shenandoah, Virginia. What are you doing down there?
What's up? Oh yeah, we're good. Thank you, buddy. It's Alan Kawicki.
Oh, there you go.
Alan Kawicki.
Old Dave, man, he was my driver.
Yeah, Alan Kawicki. That's my boy. Oh, he's fine.
Hey, baby, you alright? That's I know. See, I'm like a collie. That's I know a collie when I see you. I don't call him that.
That's what breaks his leg. Oh my God, Alan Kawicki's the man. I'm a huge fan of him, though.
Hey, you know why? Because he worked on his own car.
He built his own team. Seriously. Yep, absolutely. You know that he won the championship by one lap? He won by one fucking lap. Never forget that.
Well, they took one away from him.
Yeah, they tried to. But he had to, they had us back when you won the championship by how many laps you ran. So he won by one lap. That's it.
That's all it takes, the last one. I'm not sure from up here how many legends we have in here, but I'm counting about 20. I could be wrong, but
Bandoleros. Your lineup is posted in the tech shed. I'm going to line up. I'd like to start at 7:55. We'll do opening ceremonies at 7:55. Hopefully shoot for green flag start. Legend cars, your feature lineup will be posted there shortly also.
Please rise for the national anthem. Getting ready for a 20-lap feature here for the Bandoleros. Pacing up front, the number 10 car is Eli Manhattan. Follow closely in the number 22 car by Brookmeyer. The number 1 car, Tuggy Case. The number 19 of Matty White. The number 3 of Bradley English, and the number 1 of Bobby McDowell. All transponders are on and have been checked. Final instructions going to the drivers. Look at the distance between those cars. Eli Manhattan has his work cut out for him in first position. Tuggy Case following close behind Bradley English in the number 3. Followed closely by the number 22 of Brookmeyer. Grayson Gibbons in the number 2 car out there, jumping quickly into the 4th spot. Following closely, number 3 of Bradley English. We've also got number 2 position of Tuggy Case. He's right on Eli Manhattan's backside. Ready to knock on door and take that position, but Eli Manhattan has been very quick here all day, ladies and gentlemen. Very consistent driver, very active driving family. Staying high, staying dry, here he comes on turn number 1. Eli Manhattan still leading. Tuggy Case always put on the performance. He hasn't given up any distance yet, but he is in the second position. Bradley English, he's in his 4th race if I recall correctly, and he's already in 3rd place. We'll see in this kid's progression. Grayson Gibbons running high in the 4th position. Bobby McDowell, the 01, has spun in turn 2. We are under caution. watch very closely as these drivers come around the straight stretch, and they have to go on either side of the yellow triangle. They're not allowed to run over it. This determines their position in the pack, believe it or not. It's called the choose. Very important position in part of the racing facility. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I didn't even know what that was until a few races ago, as Don did his job. Super cool, though. Side by side, we've got Tuggy Casey, Eli Van Patten up front. Looks like Brandley English in the number 3. He's followed closely by Grayson Gibbons. Sebastian Kranz is behind him with Bobby McNall making up the rear. Alright, Eli Van Patten goes across the line first, Tuggy Casey second, Brandley English in third, number 22, Porkmeyer, followed closely by Grayson Gibbons in the number 02. He's in the right car with the neon wheels. Behind that is the number 19 of Matty White, followed by Sebastian Kranz and Bobby McNall. A lot of these kids are very young. I mean, we've got kids out there from 7 to 12 years old racing these cars. This is an entry-level series. It's meant to help grow the drivers of tomorrow. You never know who you're watching your racing, ladies and gentlemen. At one time, Bubba Wallace himself drove Legends here as a very young 12-year-old young man. We have a tough hit in turn 2.
Red flags, big red.
All drivers will be stopping in turn 1. Make sure the young man is okay. These things do happen in these cars, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake, the drivers are protected.
Guys, I don't know who that is coming up there.
The driver is out of the car. Again, the driver is out of the car. Thank God for that. It looks... Looks like that is number 19 of Matty White. You're going to take a few minutes to get that car off the track. Thank God she is okay. These drivers make it look really easy to drive these cars. It's not easy. Traction can be lost. Even though they're not as fast as the big cars, it does not mean that you can't lose control over one of them.
it's never a good day when you have to go get the forklift. Hold faith along there as told many a car off the track there at Shenandoah. Hopefully they can get that back ready for the next race tomorrow. Second place. Number 19 being carried around by the forklift. We call that thing the turtle if you're curious about its nickname. Pretty easy to see where it gets its nickname from. It's really big and green.
Lineup's good. Lineup's good. Back to choose.
Alright, we're going to run through the choose point again like I was explaining to you here at the triangle. In first place, we have number 10, Eli Van Patten, followed by Tuggy Case in the 01, Brantley English in the number 3 car. The number 22 car, Brooke Myers in 4th position. Followed close by the number 5 of Sebastian Prince, the 01 of Bobby McDonald, and finally making up the tail end of the group is the number 2 car, Grayson Gibbons. Drops away. They will be racing at the yellow. You'll be again. Going to watching the Shenandoah Speedway. Quick return to the racing action. Eli Van Patten taking a low line, leading out turn 2. Taking that first position. Tuggy Case challenging that. On the back straight stretch, leading into turn 3. Follow closely by the number 3 car, Brantley English. The 22 car, Brooke Miller over there, dropping down over the line. 22 is actually pulling off. Maybe in trouble, maybe a tire. Sebastian Prince is going to take the 4th position actually now over Bobby McDonald, followed closely by Grayson Gibbons. Brantley English off 80th position, number the white here, Shenandoah Speedway, coming through. Lap number 10. Looking hard here, Eli Van Patten has been putting on a clinic here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He absolutely can take names, make no mistake. Tuggy Case still put up an amazing challenge back there. He's moving a little bit of ground, but he is in the fight nonetheless. Follow closely by the number 3 car, Brantley English. Sebastian Prince is back there. He's holding on. 4th position. Bobby McDonald out there 5th. And then we got Grayson Gibbons out there in 6th place. He's young and just started his race career. Remember, these young men have dreams of going to NASCAR and being in bigger circuits. You never know who you're watching. Second, that's good distance on number 3, but
same time, the third position up in number 3. Mr. English is a young man. He's only lost 4th place. No accidents, no mistakes on his behalf. He's putting on a good show. Don't forget about number 5, Sebastian Crank back here. And the 01 of Bobby McNall. Love that paint scheme with the Dukes of Hazzard. Left to go when number 10 crosses the line. Elon Van Patten still in first place, followed closely by Tuggy Case. Tuggy Case back there, extremely consistent. Not able to close the door today, but he seems to be still putting on an amazing show. Elon Van Patten coming around like a catch Grayson Gibbons. White flag Hamilton, white flag Hamilton, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 1 lap left to go. Records are checkers out here at Shenandoah Speedway. Eli Van Patten's got a decision to make. Behind a slower driver, he's into that bumper, trying not to let Tuggy Case close the door. Here he comes, Eli Van Patten in number 10 first place, Tuggy Case in number 2. Brantley English, third position, the podium over here for Mr. English. Kid just started out this winner. Bravo, Mr. English. They usually got to take some pictures. Mr. Van Patten. How you doing, son? Good. You did an amazing job out there. You have been very consistent the heats, the qualifying, everything. Tell me what's going on in the car with you.
I got a really good person to set it up.
Really? Yeah. Who sets the car up for you?
My dad and Wes Gibbons.
Wes Gibbons, man, well, you put on an amazing show today. You never gave up first place. You've done that throughout the entirety of your performances here. I must give you a lot of, how do I put this, respect, if I could. What's your sponsors? Who do you think?
I gotta thank the Eagles, Bremco, L4, and Gatigo. They've really helped me to push to be my best and make these cars possible.
Absolutely. What's your aspirations with racing? I know you're young, you're starting out, but where do you want to go with this?
I want to be able to go to a late model.
Absolutely. Well, I pray I see you there. Thanks for racing the Shenandoah Speedway. My man, Tuggy Case. What's going on, boss?
nothing much.
So, man, you just seemed like you couldn't shut the door today. What happened way back there in second place?
Yeah, I was just a little too tight. If my car was a little bit looser, I think I could have had it.
Alright, so I gotta go back, and I hate this to be this way, but earlier in the heat, I saw you almost lose it and save it. It was an amazing save. Tell me about that save you made.
Man, so I hit a bump over there, and my car went sideways, and I was just praying to Jesus. I don't see him today.
You want to see Jesus today, now you just want to see checkers, right? My man, what sponsors would you like to thank for your win?
First, I want to pray for the 22 that should be okay. And I also like to thank Bandolero, Master Graphics, State Farm, Maybe Total Care, and
Okay, thank you, Mr. Case. I appreciate you. Congratulations on your podium here at Shenandoah Speedway. Mr. English, man, I was rooting for you myself, boss. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it was a crazy race. I almost had Tuggy. He got loose a few times, but he has an amazing save.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, you have been just progressing. It seems like every lap you're getting better. I'm not trying to, like, blaze you or nothing. I'm trying to show you some respect. You're doing so good. I'm very impressed with you. Because I've been watching you since March, and I feel like it's been a year, but it's only been 60 days, bro. Tell me what's going on with this car.
Yeah, my dad put a lot of work into this car. Our partners have helped us a lot with this journey, and we're just really grateful to be here. You know, we have a good car, we have a good setup, and
What sponsors would you like to thank, sir?
Cartons 2D, Pure Vertical Enterprises, 7 plates, High Racing, Kids First, and Race T3. And make sure you use code BRANTLEY10, all capitalized, on Cartons3D and HowRacing.com for 10% off of your orders.
My man's got a code. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, when you're in NASCAR, remember me, big dog. That's all I'm saying. For congratulations, Mr. English, on your podium. You did really good. Alright, now we're going to line up the legends for a feature race. Give them a few minutes to get in position.
sorry for the delay, but we do have EMS coming in to check out the driver that hit the wall earlier in the event. So we're going to take a small pause while that takes place. We do apologize for the delay. Alright, looks like the ambulance is pulling away. Looks like we will be okay as far as the driver. We pray that they are okay as well. We should be starting here in a few minutes.
Legends Racing is serious at Shenandoah. When they cross that yellow line, they go green. Here we go. Daniel Silvestri taking it down the first straight slot. it tight here. Silvestri out here looking like a rocket ship. That young man's out of Blacksburg, Virginia. He means business. Let me tell you, former state champion. Peyton Warren trying to make up the distance. He's got about 2 buses. Roy right behind him in 3rd place. No changes. Even though they're right from the back. Kane Minor, he's putting up a fight against that number 11 back there. Silvestri picking an absolute clean, followed closely by Peyton Worm. Knox Bryan, number 3rd. Nicky Murillo still in 4th place. Trent Norwood still in 5th. Checkered flag is out. And Silvestri is going to run away with it here at Shenandoah Speedway. Followed closely by Peyton Worm and Knox Bryan in 3rd.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you all. Thank you.
Mr. Silvestri, this is Common Ground for you here on the Checkers at Shenandoah Speedway. I think I speak for everybody when I say we always see you win. Talk to me. What was going on? Man, you know, this car was great. We kept working on it all day. I think we CJ and Brad know I was not thinking we were as good as we were during the day. We kept working on it, made some really good adjustments, and man, this car was awesome. And just get out front. We have to run these tires tomorrow, so just try to stay easy on them as soon as I got a gap. And I'm glad we green checked, and it's good to see that we're able to put on a clean race of all this talent here today. Absolutely amazing technical spectrum. You leading in on traffic was my favorite part. I mean, going around the slower drivers while still keeping the lead, absolutely bravo, sir. Yeah, you know, and everyone's a great part. You know, we want to have those people here. We want those people here to run with us. I know it may be discouraging, but we love having them with us. And, you know, they're going to be getting better and better, and one day they won't have to be doing that. Maybe one day they'll be passing lap cars, and they'll want the same courtesies. So they did a great job. And, man, just got to thank Robert's Muffler and Auto Service, Brad Shiplet for everything he's done for me. We've been on a hot streak right now. 860 Motorsports and CJ. And I also want to give a shout out to Brad Hockaday, who should be with us today. He's done a great job with the series. Really misfortune, and my prayers go out to him. He lost his father today, so wish he was here with us, but, you know his dad's in a great place, so praying for him as well. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Silvestri. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. Mr. Worm, what's going on, boss man? Mr. Worm, you were trying everything to get in that first place position today. Just couldn't seem to close the door. What happened?
Yeah, man. Came here with some tires. It just, once that wore down, it didn't really help me a lot. It is what it is. We'll have another shot tomorrow.
Man, don't feel bad. You did good. Hey, let me tell you something. Silvestri is an amazing driver. For you to come in second to him, that proves that you were the best driver in that race. In my opinion, you did it amazing. Literally, who do you have to thank? Who do you want to thank?
TNT Jewelers, Preston Automotive Group, ILD, 316 Motorsports, Hereby Quinn, Heritage Financial, Consultants, Nutter Lumber, JD Mechanical, Auto Gallery, Dan Breedlove, Mitchell Graphics, Aggie Trench Contracting, Spurs Tire Service, Eastern Bay, Harbor House Seafood, Troy Beautiful, Harbor Transport, and everybody that came to support me.
Hey, don't be discouraged, sir. I'll see you on the checkers one day. Thank you, Mr. Warren. Knox Bryan, first time I've ever spoke to you. How you doing, son?
Good, sir.
Yes, sir. I spoke to you earlier. Where were you saying you were from?
I'm from Huntingtown, Maryland.
Maryland boy. Come down here to Shenandoah, show them how it's done. Now, you stayed in third position this whole race. These guys are really good. Talk to me. Tell me, how'd you keep up with them?
Well, I got a good props up to Willie and 316. They taught me a bunch about this track. They gave me a fast piece. My teammates are really helpful. They told me tips and strategies about this track. And this track is just so much fun.
Yep.
And I just love how it's so wide and there's so many options you can take. And I love Hoceval, right? So I'm a kind of gassy. Yeah.
Stay in it.
Yeah. And I just had those good tires, so I could have ride out on the exit. And that's how I kept up with these guys.
You're good. Who's your sponsors you want to thank? Who would you like to talk about?
I'd like to thank Naco Tools, my dad, he's my main sponsor, 316 Motorsports, my mom, my sister, my grandma, Andy Kirby from West Virginia. He taught me a bunch about oval because I grew up dirt racing, dirt go-karts, and he taught me a bunch. And I've been able to transfer that knowledge to this car. But mostly those guys and KB Stump Grinding.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Knox. You did an amazing job. Hope to see you here at Shenandoah in the Checkers again.